Okay, so let's find the area of this quadrilateral. And there are a couple ways you could do this. I'm going to show you one way where you break apart your square. So let's go ahead and let's talk about area. Area equals base times height, right? And so when we are looking at this, we are not exactly sure if this is a 90-degree angle. So if I were to divide this out, and if I were to find the area of the entire inside, I could add it together, right? So if I were to take, and we're talking triangles, if I were to take this and make that into a triangle, could I find the area of this triangle? Absolutely could. And I could also break this into a right triangle and find the area of this because I know it is base times height divided by 2. Let's go ahead and look here. From that vertex to this vertex, I have created another triangle. And then let's go ahead and look at from that vertex D to vertex C, I have another triangle. So base times height divided by 2, okay? So for the entire, we don't know the base, we don't know the height, so I really cannot use this. Although I've got a little square in the middle here, so I'm going to be basically adding up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas. Okay, so I'm going to color code it. So let's start with this red triangle. So I want to find triangle 1, base times height divided by 2. So I'm just going to have it be the red triangle. So my base of this red triangle, and you have to pay attention, this goes by increments of 1. So I know this is 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 3 times 4 divided by 2. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6 units squared. So I know the area of that red triangle is 6. Okay, so now let's move on to that green triangle. I need to find base times height divided by 2. So green triangle, 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 times 4 divided by 2 is the exact same thing. 12 divided by 2 is 6 units squared. So I know the area of my green triangle is 6. Now let's move on to my blue triangle. I've got 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So my blue triangle is 3 times 4 divided by 2, which is 12 divided by 2, which is also 6 units squared. So to find my area so far, I'm taking 6 plus 6 plus 6. Now let's check out our purple triangle. What do we think it's going to be? A 3 by 4, right? So purple triangle is 3 times 4 divided by 2, which is also 6 units squared. Okay, so I've covered that entire area except for this yellow one. So my yellow square is a 1 by 1, which is 1 unit squared. And so then if I'm trying to find the area of this entire thing, would it be, and do something besides yellow, 6 plus the blue one, 6 plus your green one, 6 plus that red one, 6 plus 1 square in the middle should give you 25 units squared. So that is one way to solve the area of that quadrilateral. Break it into shapes you know, break it into those 4 triangles with that 1 square in the middle.